Hello everyone, welcome to day 8 of Tour de Fleece. I'm really curious as to the World of Wool one for today, the title or the name of it, and it made me chuckle the minute I put it out of the box. It's Gobble Gobble. And if we look at the packaging, it actually has like turkeys on it. So the content of this fibre is 60% Blueface Leicester, 30% merino wool and 10% bamboo. Gobble Gobble brings a focus to the start of many Christmas dinners, the turkey. While it may be more famously gobbled on Thanksgiving across the pond, turkey has long held pride of place in the British Christmas feasts too, especially since the Victorian era, when it began to replace goose as a celebratory centrepiece. You can pause to read the remainder. If I can get rid of the glare. So yeah, with the other ones, what was it? No comment. For day 2. So Hansel and Gretel for day 2 made me think of like gingerbread biscuits in general, and I was able to kind of decide it was going to be, I think I said like tan or beige when I really did mean like more of a biscuit color. And so I'm wondering if they're going to be a bit on the nose with this one and it's going to be like a cooked turkey color. Let's find out, shall we? You guys, can you see anything? I know it's dark. It's a burnt turkey color. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. So there's, I'm trying to say if it's like multiple different strands of brown running through this. What's the content again? The bamboo. Let's have a closer. There is the faintest, and I don't want to say delicate, but there's a small amount of like a white color going through this. The predominant color is black, and then I'm trying to decide if there's multiple shades of brown in this. Like in one angle it's like a really lovely caramel, and then on another angle it is a lot darker. I'm gonna say there is different shades of brown in this, and I'll hopefully be able to get that when I show the fibre slightly better. But this is really nice. It feels lovely as well. I don't work with Blueface Leicester too often, but I have worked with it, and it is a lovely fibre to work with. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this will spin up. I'm going to continue to spin it the way I've spun everything else, aiming for heavy DK, sport weight, 3-ply, and I'm spinning it from the fold. So yeah, let's see if I can get a better clip of this fibre in better lighting, and then we will start, if I can remember where I put my scales, must be in the trolley. We're going to get this divided up and we're going to start spinning. But before we do that, I will grab my cart. I got yesterday's onto the Niddy Noddy. It's looking really good. I'm very happy with it. I do need to work on being more consistent with my spin thickness. Like, I don't know how well this will show up. I'm going to try my best though. So if we look at these two strands here, the bottom strand is much thicker than the top strand, and that top strand is thinner than quite a lot in the other strands. So I really need to get back to being more consistent, because just comparing it to the very first World of Wool, This one was very consistent. It all mostly looks the same thickness. Yes, you're obviously going to get thick and thin when it comes to hand spun, but for the majority, I'd say that is very consistent. Whereas I know I spun this too fast yesterday. I was just like, I just want to get it all done before I go to bed. And I am paying the price for that one now that I'm looking at it in the daylight. There's some consistency, but I could have done better. So we'll be working on that today. We'll be working a little bit slower and taking our time. It is just past 4 p.m. Today has been, I don't want to say a busy day. We nipped out, got some shopping, came back. I done 20 kilometers on our exercise bike. I then showered and I sat far too long reading stuff on Reddit, which I don't normally do. So I'm going to open the curtain. It's a lot cooler today, so I've got the window open. Open the curtain, get a better clip of the fibre, split it all out, and get spinning. This is definitely a fibre you need to look at in daylight. It's so pretty. I think I've got this as good as it's going to get. This one is 17.5. This one is 17.1. And then lastly, we have 17.4. So pretty happy with that. Don't feel the need to be really pernickety. So we're going to leave it at that and we're going to start spinning one of these bundles. Hello. It's the next day. I just didn't record yesterday evening or last night to say what I had been doing. But I did get the first bobbin spun, and still on the wheel is the second bobbin that I got spun. And I left it at that. I could have done more, but my hand was feeling a bit tender. So I decided to stop and just let it be. I was also getting a wee bit frustrated with my wheel. I don't know what keeps happening, but basically the yarn goes from the bobbin onto and through this little hook here, and then it goes through this hook here, and then it sits in here. Like, it really should just sit in the tip here. Every now and again it would kind of like bounce out and like jump back and forth over these two bits, and I find that doesn't really do very well. The yarn doesn't feed very well onto the flyer, onto the bobbin. And I start getting really, really frustrated. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know why it was happening. And I guess I still don't understand what was happening and why it was happening. Maybe I need to put the tension up a wee bit more, because this does seem pretty loose. I don't want to put it up too much, because then it's going to be different from my other spins, because that's what it's been sitting at this whole time. So yeah, I got really frustrated with it, and I just decided to stop. So yeah, I just wanted to come on, even though it's the next day, and kind of wrap out yesterday's video. And now I'm going to end this one and go start the next one. So thank you very much for watching. And for me, it's going to be, for me, it's going to just be mere minutes for the next video to start recording. But for you guys, it's going to be another day. So thank you for watching, and until the next one, stay safe, and I hope you'll continue along with me on this spinning journey. Bye.